First few bosses are just nothing but spark kills, so HF when you can remember. Normally you don't HF the first boss. You HF the third. And Glacial Spike the second. If you don't pay attention to the pop-up on screen, it will kill you. Fourth boss, just nothing but SK. This boss, the items, you have to do math here and make a certain number. So it'll be x plus x equals this. So if it says R equal is 8, you need 2 in red, 4 in yellow, and it makes 8. Boss number 5, nothing special. Boss number 6, which is the trees, are just like twins from AEU. I gotta kill them at the same time. To target these, you're gonna have to hit tab and hit the little HP bars that pop up on your screen. Today, Yul is elemental immune. So this run was completely my fault. I have killed them twice now without paying attention. You are playing BM. Due to a recent update, with sword skills, we do metal damage. You can hurt both. Killing both will weaken the tree. Now, boss 7, if you're linked, it heals him. So what I normally do is I spark to get it off, or purify, immune, damage, whatever. If I'm linked, depending on squad, I use HF on this boss. Boss 8 is a pain in my ass. Kill him as fast as possible as recommended due to these green circles you just seen spawn on the ground, deal massive damage. That's why I just died, because I have recently switched from bit shards to attack level. squishy boy. Thankfully, I got the eye first. This eye means you are being targeted. If the boss hits you, you will heal him full health with one slap. So just run. You can also see the timer of that little red D right here of how long it lasts before it switches a target. If you have the aggro counter on as well, you can see who's being targeted wherever you have it placed. Mine is right up here. Hence, you just seen the boss get healed.
What's the trick? I wish I knew. I'm so done with thinking through all the things I could have been, and I know you wanted to. All it takes is that one look you do, and I run right back to you. You cross the line, and it's time to say F you. What's the point in saying that when you know how I'll react? You think you can just take it back, but shit just don't work like that. You're the drug that
This boss does take a little bit sometimes, if people are paying attention.
with you, and that's that. 'Cause when it
MBH boss has a nasty purge and a horrible MP drain if you're a physical class.
for the better, if it
He only purges once, so literally you can rebuff right after start. There's a lot of bright lights in this dungeon, it can get really laggy. Highly recommend carrying MP potions with you as well. I'm cheap and I don't buy MP potions. This boss is annoying as a garbage. A Vino can purge right off the bat since it does not deal damage, but this buff right here deals damage. It's called Soul of Vengeance, a psychic acid. His soul force hurts. You can take maybe 1 or 2 hits depending on HP. I highly do not recommend it. You can also avoid it using an immune pot if he is low enough. To remove the bomb, you need 3 sparks and hit the minion over here. BMs highly do not do it. I recommend Sins because of Inner Harmony, but that's me. You get a counter above your head from the minion, for whoever's doing the bomb. It does come back up. The same thing, just full sparks, run, target it once, run back. As you've seen, the barb has it right there. You can't see it very well, but it's counting down from 7. I forgot to explain it at the beginning, but this is the timer right here. The blue and the green are the items you get. The farther you make it, more you get. This is the timer. It starts off at, obviously, as you've seen, $9.99, which is 16.6 minutes, and it counts down to 0. But for this boss, you get a giant plant seed. Go over, dig it, open it, kill the boss. Hence, HF, Spark, Debuff, whatever class you are, just max damage. If you're a melee class, you will get cursed. 10 stacks kills you. I was told Purify removes it. I always have the boss dead, normally before he kills me. So, just debuff normal crap. Apparently, I might die this run. I'm at 9 stacks. Sorry, correction. I'm at 3. You on your buff, debuff bar right here. Sorry, 5 layers here. 10 is somewhere else, I got confused. Hence, I just got to 5. At the end of this dungeon, I'll explain what is highly recommended to have in the squad, just in case you want to make it. So if you're a cleric, and it says somebody is guilty, like Neela is guilty, purify them, please. That is my biggest pet peeve. Hence, it just watched the whole squad wipe. Freaking people don't know this dungeon, hence why I'm doing this. If you're a Mystic, you do have Break into Clouds or Comforting Mist to purify if you're glyphed, or Demon Sage respectively, whichever skill you get. This guy's a chi drainer. It is a pain in the neck to keep chi with him. If you're a PM, I highly recommend bringing chi pots. I've tried to HF as much as possible. He does have a Purify Blade. Every once in a while, he'll remove all debuff from himself. So I highly recommend using Tangling Mire, Extreme Poison, if you talk to the Sin. So If you die on this boss, do not get up, please. There's a lot more bosses, but since we can only have 20 seconds left, I cannot explain it. I do apologize, my voice sounds different, I'm eating bread. For this squad, I highly recommend having a cleric, a tank. I recommend a barb if you can find one. If not, find somebody else who can tank the bosses. And then a bunch of DDs, try to keep it split between magic, damage, and have strong DDs. And then when you jump in the dungeon with the Dark Jade Soulstone, which is required to enter, and just start the dungeon and go. A giant star button will pop up and light up when everybody's in here.